Slime on Slime Time Friday.
Of the Hidden Temple. With your guide, Kirk.
Welcome back, everybody. The Summer of Slime is marching on, and we've officially reached the end of the week. You know what that means. It's time for another Slime Time Friday.
I don't know. I don't know.
Today we're opening the vault on Season 1, Episode 3 of Legends of the Hidden Temple.
The Legend of Galileo's Cannonball.
If you thought the first two episodes were wild, hold on to your bucket hats, because this episode features one of the most insane, heart-stopping, buzzer-beating finishes in television history. We're going over every single detail and every single elimination. Let's break it down. The episode kicks off with Kurt Fogg swinging in and totally looking fly, and we head straight to the moat. For this moat crossing, one partner from each team has to kneel on a raft while holding an ancient staff of King Tut. When Kurt says go, they have to hook their staff on the knotted rope above them and pull themselves across the water. Once they hit the deck, they pull the raft back so their partner can cross. It looks super exhausting.
The other teams are trying to get their rafts. There it goes. Looks like third is the green monkeys and the purple parrots. Silver snake.
The silver snakes, blue barracudas, orange iguanas, and green monkeys manage to muscle their way across the ring, their gongs. But the red jaguars and the purple parrots, totally bugging. They completely gas out on the ropes and are eliminated immediately. Back to locker room for them. The four surviving teams move up to the steps of knowledge. Olmec drops the lure for the day.
Perhaps the most brilliant Italian scientist and astronomer of all time was Galileo. He perfected the telescope and was one of the first people to use experiments to prove his discoveries. One day, he thought to himself,
if I drop two different sized cannonballs from the same height, I bet they'll land at the same time.
To test his idea, Galileo went to the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa. He climbed the steps of the tower, and when he got to the top, he leaned out over the edge and dropped the cannonballs. They both landed at the same time, proving Galileo's theory and launching his career as a famous scientist. But that's not all. Legend has it that the cannonballs landed right smack dab on two cheese and pepperoni sandwiches, thereby proving his theory and inventing pizza. One of Galileo's cannonballs is in the temple. Your quest is to bring it back here.
Galileo climbed to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa and dropped two different size cannonballs to prove they would land at the exact same time. But Olmec adds a totally bogus myth that the cannonballs actually landed on two cheese and pepperoni sandwiches, which is how Galileo supposedly invented pizza. The actual cannonball is hidden deep inside the temple. Olmec starts firing off trivia questions. The silver snake and the green monkeys are all that in a bag of chips.
Correct.
All right, congratulations. Come on down. Welcome. Next question.
Did Galileo discover craters on the moon, canals on Mars, or alien civilizations on Titan?
Green monkeys.
Craters on the moon.
Correct.
Come on down. We've got our two teams that are going to be...
They lock in their answers in advance, but the blue barracudas and the orange iguanas completely choke under the pressure. They get out stomped and are eliminated right there on the steps. That gives us the final two teams for the Temple Games. The Silver Snakes featuring Jammin' John and Jennifer, taking on the Green Monkeys featuring Kevin and Beth.
On the Silver Snakes, we have...
Jennifer?
And how old are you, Jennifer?
I'm 13 years old.
Okay, and who's your partner behind me here?
Jammin' John.
Oh, Jammin' John. Yeah, all right. Let's hear it for the Silver Snakes.
Game 1, drop the ball. Inside the peanut shaft, the boys have to carry cannonballs to the top of the shaft and push them through a hole. Jammin' John absolutely dominates, pushing 3 balls out in just 39 seconds, while Kevin only gets 1. Game 2, Jupiter's moons. On the bungee soap ramp, the girls have to grab moons and place them on Jupiter. Beth steps up for the Green Monkeys and barely edges out Jennifer's 1-0 to top the score. Game 3, building telescopes. It all comes down to the pulley pillar. The teams have to alternate placing 3 pieces of the telescope on a base. The Silver Snakes are moving at warp speed and finish within 29 seconds left on the clock. The Green Monkeys only get 4 of their 6 pieces assembled. The Green Monkeys are eliminated, and the Silver Snakes to the temple with 1.5 pendants of life. The Silver Snakes are heading in. Their target? Galileo's cannonball. Hidden all the way down the mine shaft. Jennifer goes first. She charges into the temple, takes the bottom path, and immediately gets snatched by a temple guard in the throne room. Of course. She hands over her full pendant, moves up to the heart room, and heads left to the dreaded shrine of the Silver Monkey. Bam. A second temple guard jumps out. Since she only has a half pendant left, she's taken out of the game. Temple guards.
Where's the 5 fingers. Say to the face. What? Slap!
There's 1 minute and 59 seconds left on the clock. Jammin' John enters the temple. This kid's on a mission. He follows her path to the Cave of Sighs, passes safely through the shrine, clears the torch room, and takes the elevator agonizingly slowly down to the mine shaft. He grabs the cannonball with 44 seconds left. But he gets totally disoriented on the way back. He takes a bizarre route, finally stumbling back into the Cave of Sighs. He's rushing so fast he literally drops the cannonball on the floor. We are screaming at the TV. He recovers the artifact with just seconds remaining on the clock. He desperately darts out of the temple, bursting through the gate with literally 0.00 left on the timer. It was an absolute buzzer beater. He secures the win and a trip to the Bahamas right at the very last possible millisecond. John's run was clutch performance. For giving us hilarious Pizza Lord drop and the most stressful down-to-the-wire temple run escape of the entire season, I'm giving Season 1, Episode 3 a perfect 10 Silver Monkeys out of 10. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and let me know in the comments, have you ever pulled off a buzzer beater win like Jammin' John? That wraps up Week 3 of the Summer of Slime. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll catch you on the flip side for another trip back to the campfire with the Midnight Society. Peace out.